Sariel is an angel, mainly from Judaic tradition. Other possible versions of his name are Suriel, Suriyel, Seriel, Surya, Surya, Saraqael, Sarakiel, Surrel, Surufel and Sourial. Seriel is sometimes identified with Metatron. In 1 Enoch, he is both a fallen watcher, and one of the 7 holy angels who is of eternity and trembling. In Kabbalistic lore, he is one of 7 angels of the earth. Origen identified Seriel as one of 7 angels who are primordial powers. In Gnosticism, Seriel is invoked for his protective powers. He is commemorated in the calendar of the Coptic Orthodox Church on 27 Tubah. In traditional texts, according to the Book of Enoch, Seriel, also called Azrael, was one of the leaders of angels who lusted after the daughters of men. They descended to the summit of Mount Hermon, in the days of Jad, to acquire wives and led men astray. Seriel specifically taught men about the course of the moon. Nib's translation of the names of the Book of Enoch says it was Seriel who taught humans the course of the moon. His name is also listed as Ariel and Sariel in some 1 Enoch translations, the name being a combination of Sarah and God. In this same book, Sarakiel is one of the holy angels, who watch over the spirits that sin in the spirit, and Surya is one of the angels who look upon the bloodshed on earth, along with Gabriel, Michael, Raphael and Uriel. In the Book of 2 Enoch he is listed, with the name of Samuel or Sariel, as one of the angels that brought Enoch to heaven. The Book of War of the Sons of Light against the Sons of Darkness, from the Dead Sea Scrolls, lists the name of Seriel along with Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel as names to write upon the shields of soldiers in a tower during maneuvers. It is used on the shields of the 3rd tower. The angel Suriel is briefly mentioned in the conflict of Adam and Eve with Satan as bearing Adam and Eve from the top of the high mountain to the cave of treasures. Bring what he had brought, and give it to Adam. And they did so, one by one. 6 And God commanded Suriel and Sarathiel to bear up Adam and Eve, and bring them down from the top of the high mountain, and a Bible. OT Apocryphal Books. English First Book of Adam and Eve. In the ladder of Jacob Seriel is dispatched by the Lord to Jacob to explain to him the meaning of the dream about the ladder. In the Talmud he is said to have taught Rabbi Ishmael ben Elisha hygiene. The name Juriel is described as an angel of the divine face or presence, which is why Seriel might be considered a possible name for Metatron. Beta Israel writings call him Suriel the trumpeter, and Suriel, the angel of death. The Book of Liber Iuratus by Honorius of Thebes has a number of translations which lists Sariel as being the names of the angels of the .8 month that is Seid Marquisnan, and Sariel as the names of the angels of the .10 month that is Seid Thebath be these. In a different translation, Sariel is the names of the angels of the 8th month, which is called Marquisnan Heshvan, and Seriel is the names of the angels of the 10th month, which is called Tevet. The month of Heshvan Marquisnan would make Seriel's ruler Barthiel, or the month of Tevet would make the ruler Anal. The Lesser Key of Solomon lists the dukes Asteliel and Gediel as commanding Seriel by night. The Book A Dictionary of Angels by Gustav Davidson and the Complete Book of Devils and Demons by Leonard Ashley list Seriel as a fallen angel. The University of Michigan has a section devoted to traditions of magic in late antiquity, protective magic, Babylonian demon bowls. 1 Clay bowl Seleucia on Tigris, from the 6th or 7th century lists Seriel twice. I wrote all of the curses upon a new bowl of clay and I sent back the curses of those who cursed Negre daughter of Dende to their masters until they release and bless in the name of Seriel the angel and Barakiel the angel and in the name of Seriel and Barakiel you release from the curses of those who cursed Negre daughter of Dende as a man is freed from the house of bondage and from the house of weapons. Amen Amen Selah. Speculation. As an angel of death equals. Judaic Christian texts say Seriel is the angel of death attributed to the 5th angel Apollyon. Some Enoch translations for Seriel use Ariel Saradel which in its English transliteration looks very similar to Azrael. If Azrael is the same as Seriel he is one of the 4 Islamic angels in conjunction with Mikael, Jibril, and Israfil. The name Azrael is listed in Muslim and Islamic theology as the angel of death forever writing in a large book and forever erasing what he writes. What he writes is the birth of man, what he erases is the name of the man at death. We also see parallels in rabbinical law for Samael, Falasha for Shuriel, and Azrael in the Arabic. As Archangel Saraqael equals, Sariel is identified with Saraqael, said in the Book of Enoch to be the fifth holy angel, who is set over spirits who sin in the spirit and who is concerned with the fate of angels that violate divine law. Before the identification of Sariel Saraqael as the fifth holy angel, however, the Book of Enoch identifies Sariel as one of the fallen host's chiefs of tens. References: A.B. Enoch 6, Enoch 8, ABC Angels and Demons, War of the Sons of Light against the Sons of Darkness, 1 QM, Column 9, lines 15-16, Conflict of Adam and Eve with Satan 31-6, Enoch 20. External links: University of Michigan Demon Bowls Exhibit 37, Kelsey Museum of Archaeology 19504.